Hi everyone, and welcome to the Dulot Experience. We are going back live today, and yeah, it's still Magic Arena. The week has reset, and we are able to gain our 3 packs of Ravnica. I have a couple of quests, and I think we are clean of events. Next week we will have the new expansion hitting. So in the meanwhile, let's crack another pack or two of Ravnica, and yeah, let's hope it's worth. So um, let's draft here. So Nazral is a really good pick. You can basically keep it alive as long as you have lands and stuff, and it's a huge body. We can go for the vampire as usual. Our blue is really strong here. We have a couple of good creature and Solar remains, yeah, so I will take Nerzal here, and then I hope to get more into that threat. Yeah, so we got another threat in blue. So we get our two, good creatures, and then we don't see anything else. We can choose to go and take some Merfolk and have Nerzal as the end game. So I will start taking this because the bearer is common. I don't want to go into another, green blue Merfolk deck if I can. So I will just try and avoid that. I think I have drafted it like 4 to 7 times. This will help us getting to Nerzahal. And this is a good card. If we have some good white enchantment, I will not pick another one of those next time I see this. So I will take this. Is some kind of a removal and helps us to get to Nezahal. And yeah, this is the second soul I was talking about. Crush is decent, even though we don't have any good Merfolk yet. So here I think this one is really good. Mutiny is a decent removal, and for the rest we could take some bodies and stay blue. So I will take this now, just because we may go big green blue. This is not something I really want to play. This one is a Merfolk at least, so nothing here. Bearer. Okay, so we got the second one. Nothing. And nothing. Oh, maybe this one can be good. So this is wonderful. And we can go, let's say, white-blue. So yeah, I think this warrants some splashing, especially because it's a way for you to gain life, draw cards, so this is wonderful. It costs a little bit, but yeah. Pride of Conqueror is decent. We got already 2 of this and 1 of this, so there's a good black here, or enchantment. I will take Pride first and then the enchantment, or because this will be at 7, so Pride is first and then the enchant. Tokens is decent because it allows us to go fast, and this is good because it's a huge wall. Vampires, I don't think we can splash black, so there's nothing really here that we want. And as I said, I think I'm going Maybe we can get more vampires. So it's Martyr or Dusk. So let's try and go white blue here if we need to, instead of 3 color. Swaggle Darter. Okay, means. Okay, so in this plan, because we can fetch the vampire, I think, and this is a 3-drop, we can go into 4-drop. This is good, and this is really good. So I think I'm torn between those two. I will take this as a early block, and we get the Conquistador, so I'll take it. Nothing here really. The uncommon just because of it. Okay, so we got another Conquistador. The Square Devotion that works well with the Souls of the Rapids. Removal does nothing. Plunderer or land. I don't think we will ever need this one, but let's take the land. Okay. So, and this is a good removal, helps us with the City Blessing. And this is a really good combo trick, especially with Nerzal and Azor. So maybe we want to go with this one. First, we don't have that many removals. Here we can kill this one. This is decent. The horrible thing is it's a sorcery. But we can block that. This will go out. Where's Incursion? Will go out. So let me make this. I think I have too few bodies here. The Darter, I don't know if we'll go as well go. So I think it will be a second removal, and we will have the Pious, Hornswoggle, and the Combat Trick as removals. This is some kind of decent. Let's take the enchantment. So River Sneak, sorry, or the Bishop. I'll take the Bishop here. Oh, return this. Oh no, this is better. I didn't catch it on the very first. It's some kind of a tempo. We got another Conquistador. Good. Vampires or more vampires. So I will take this one because it's a 4/3 body over 2 targets. If a sorcery consumes the damage, it doubles the damage permitted. Okay. So this is really strong with our plan of, going long. But I think this one is better to allow us to enter into the end game here. And it's a 3/4. Yeah, let's take the 3/4. This flying 1/3 can block a lot. Nothing really here. I don't think I will ever play this one. This is really good as a blocker, but I think our 4-drop is empty, so I was saying that's full. We have a lot of 3 drops, so I will take this one. Vigilance, explore. I will take this, but I don't think I will ever play it. Spell Pierce. Sentinel 3344. Nope. So the Sunrise Seeker shot. So we got two Conquistador from one expansion and one from the other, so it's three. Champion, which are good for the early, blockers. We have Pride of Conquerors. I hope to get more tokens, and instead seems I didn't. So this is the core of the deck, and I think we can go with this. So the point is now, do we want Spell Pierce to counter a non-creature combat trick or something? I think he loses power really fast. This wall, it's a 1/7, basically can block everything, but it doesn't threaten anything. This is not something that I really want. It's only good in the later game, and yeah. This one, on the other hand, can clear one of those two big creatures, and Pride of Conqueror is decent with the aggro route we can take. So I think I will try with the wall. This is horrible, as I said. I will try with the wall because it curves better, and I will try and change it if I think it goes sideways. I don't really like this deck, but I wanted to test something different compared to, the usual Merfolk decks. Let's find some music. The other day we were invited to play some Iron Maiden. I think I can go into that. So this end is decent if we get a land, a plane, because we have our end game and 3 drops into 4 drops, 5 and 6. This is a good curve as soon as we get a plane, so I will keep it. And as I said, I will go with Iron Maiden. We have 2 more turns to get plane. So we can Depth of Desire this one, and have the blocking, the white card to block with this. If we really go, or if you enchant this. So I will take this turn, up for the play next turn, and then I will probably just go. So this will kill our 1/7. Okay, so we got it. I don't want to play this one because it will put a creature on top, and I want to draw another land, another plane to be specific. So right now the Vanguard can no longer attack, because even with +2/+2 is still 5 damage against this 1/7. He can attack with this and I cannot block, but I will play one of those 2 next turn. So flying, okay. So the Adanto can now block. Conquistador will thin our deck, will block the Hunter, so it's decent. And this is just until the end of turn, so... And I can just take one. No, because I will play the Square Devotion next turn if I need to, so... We can attack with this, there's nothing we will do. And if it trades these two, giving the enchant here, the equipment here, giving this Hunter flying, I can still block the Adanto. And I'm doing 4 damage with the Conquistador. I'm fine with that. I just want one more land. Sure. Still 2 damage prevented. Where's my land? Okay. So this will be 5 damage next turn. 5 damage, then I can then block 2 the turn after if I go with Depth of Desire. I think this is better because it will be 1 life linking creature attacking him. So we have a lot of flyers, we just haven't drawn the lands. And we kept that 3-lander, so okay. We can, he will try and let this die. We are fine. We will bounce the Duskrows if we need to. He should attack with the Hunter. Obviously I will block with Bloodstained. Two lands in a row, please. Nope. So we can bounce this when he attacks and go to 1. Then we have the chance to play, and we will die anyway. So I think is yeah, we have to do that. So the point is, what I wanted to do is gain 1 life here next turn. Bounce this one after he attacks. Bounce this one when he attacks. Take 2, go to 1, block the other 2. I have to discard 1. I will discard, you know, the Forerunner, I think. Yeah, and he's saying, why didn't you play that? He can just, you know, do the spell that does 1 damage for each vampire. Menace, okay, resolve. Menace is not a big threat here. Resolve. So the Desire will bounce this one. We will block here and here. We'll go to 3. I will probably do some combat trick on... Yeah, Pride of Conquerors, we are dead. Still, Mana Screwed is something that should, you know. I have so many flyers or removal for that stupid, you know, Adanto, but yeah. If you don't draw them, it's pointless. Maybe I can remove the 1/7 and play this one. Vampire are not, you know, it's like one of the 3 best tribes that you can build in this format. So this is, on the other hand, no blue card. At least I got a blocker early on. No blue land and 3 blocks. 3 blue cards. And it's a Merfolk deck. Sure, it seems that we are going to lose. I think if I go horribly here, I will probably retile this because it's pointless. So no need to attack here. We can counter one of his creatures and go for the Soul of the Rapids next turn. If it's a vanilla guy, no, but if it's a good card, Menace, discard a card, it explores. This can snowball and has Menace, so. And as I said, I want to have a threat on board. And I will, if he doesn't play anything here or anything that I can bounce, I will attack with this next turn because I can gain life with the, you know, 1/1. And this X-proof is really good because it doesn't allow him to block. So this is a 4/1 and a lifelink. So this helps me, you know, going on this one and have him attack each turn. And then he taps. So it's like having vigilance on this, but gaining 4 life in the process. And playing this on the Souls of the Rapids would have been better because, you know, X-proof. But the point is that it will be still dead to the Vampire Revenant, and unless I take... unless I have something here that can really help, I will just dead. So what I will do here is to attack with this and have him block with both. Nope. So it will be Sentries here because he can block the Castaways. Not that I'm scared. So I think I can even pass, but it's a Merfolk, so this will have Flash. Yeah. Because next turn I want to attack with this again. He can cancel. Oh, Zwaggle, okay. I wanted to, you know, play this on his turn and bounce the Revenant. Okay. +2 here, yeah. So this is good for me because I can bounce this and draw a card and attack for 7. Okay. So I will have to play this one next turn. And I can attack with both because if he blocks with a 3/1, blocks this will go through. I don't think he has anything here. He can choose to block just one, I suppose. So I'm, threatening some kind of a cancel here. I will full control just because I want him to think they have something. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I really want to, if I get one of those, I really want to push into green-black, even though it's not a really good combination. So Hornswoggle, we need 2 white here, but again we have treasures this time, so at least we can go, turn 3 in Hornswoggle. Or bounces threat. Ouch. So that I have to Zwoggle. I cannot play Zwoggle until he gets to 7 mana. I have no way to answer that if I don't. So I will let him do whatever he wants until he goes, crazy and play that. That means in 2 turns, I suppose. Okay. What I can do here is play the Conquistador. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think playing the Conquistador will do nothing. This, on the other hand, will do less than that. So this is decent because it allows me to find those other 2 guys. I will just take 1 just to thin my deck, and then I want to draw it next turn. But I think I can go into Depths of Desire if I need to. Take action. I can take both. And I think I can play whatever I get, or play the Depth of Desire. So no attacks. 5 mana, 2 more turns. So next turn is okay. So next I have to probably discard 1 card. Okay, no, perfect. So next, no attacks. Enter. So I will play Nezahal here. I will be able to Zwoggle. Pass. 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 And Zwoggle it is. Okay. I can't be countered. Read the damn card. Yeah, I should read the cards. So the usual mistake that I do here is to play Depth of Desire on my turn, and he can phase and attack next turn. So I will let him attack. Decline. Next. I have to read the cards because I forgot that this is uncounterable. And as I said, unless I get the white enchantment, but I still need a land, I'm screwed. fast. Okay. Bounce this. I just brain farted. Horrible choice. Sorry. So, okay. He can play if he gets a land. He can play it again. Settler means it's a land. You know, treasure. So next turn he will be able to play Nezahal again. Let's see if I get another counter for that. Okay, a land. The only good thing is that if I get another land here, I will be able to... He will tap out, and I will be able to block it with Everdawn Champion. Because it doesn't have trample. Yeah, sure, go. We knew that. So we knew about that. We wanted to, you know, play this. We can still play this one. At least we have some kind of a threat. And we can even block the Nazahal here. But you know, it's if I can, I will just block with the champion. Okay. It's target creature, so we can buff the souls of the rapids. And we can do that for 2 turns. And I don't know if I want... Let's take a search here. Yeah, life flanking creature. It will trigger twice, so yes, this is decent. So let's attack with this. Ouch! So the left link here will help us offset the damage he can do. And we have this as an eternal blocker. And I think I want to kill this one as soon as possible, or top deck, you know, the this cannot block or whatever. So I will not let him draw here. Sure. Sure. Okay, destroy target of vampire or destroy target enchantment. There's no vampire on his side, I suppose. Sure. Okay. So, Conquistador. This is a flying creature, and it's a threat. And we'll buff this one. So, next turn I will have 4. So if he attacks, I can block with the champion. I will let him draw a card. Ouch. So let me do some math here. I have to block, let's say, this, 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 this. I can take 4 and take nope. So like this I will take 4 and 4, 8. I will take 10 like this. I will take 10 like this, gain 2 life. I will go to 1. I don't know if I want to, you know, block him and this. So like this I will have little next turn. 4, 9. No, I have to block this one. What? Something did a trample here. Okay. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 short because of this. I'm 1 short because of that stupid Polyraptor. Yeah. So this one against this matchup, it's horrible. So let's retire this. He's an honorable deck. It's pointless just to go through. We don't have any good ramp up, and this part it's never happening. Yeah, let's play the last one, but it's a loss probably. So it's just because, you know, you should retire not to lose some rank. I don't care about the rank, so let's just play. It's better. And if by all means I end up paired against a beatable deck, yeah, at least I didn't screw up. Thanks everybody who's watching. This is better. Thanks everybody who's watching. Thank you for being on screen. If you are not, you know, fellow follower, just hit the follow button. It will help the stream being, you know, more visible, and it will help me with, you know, like being appreciated. So it's Conquistador next turn for sure, or not. I will be a sailor because we block this. Paladin block it too. So it's a land. So it's a land into... I don't want to draw more Conquistador, to be honest. So I will take them all. Take action. I'd rather get lands and stuff. And he can give Vampire. This is not a Vampire, so 2 damage is fine. And because of Vampires, my card is not dead. The removal. Conquistador, cool. How many does he got? I hope it's just 1. Yeah. 1 is fine. There's a hole on our own side. So what I want to do here is play this guy, so next turn we can go into Square Devotion or Paladin. And this will block everything he throws at me. Another play here is to just play several minions into Paladin, but I don't know if it's worthwhile. On the other hand, I could go aggro here, but it will be just, you know, a better removal on the only threat he's facing. So I have 5, still 2 of this. Resolve. And this will get menace. And I don't really know if he wants to attack here. Resolve. Because I can block with the Means and Conquistador. So if he attacks means that he has -1/-1 and can kill my guy. I will take 3. Nerzal is closer. So I can go like this next. I can go Conquistador. Nope. And Paladin. And next turn is for sure Devotion on the Skyblade Legion. Is Conquistador, yes. And it seems to have some kind of a white requiring card, and is scared of its tap. Devotion, okay. I don't know if I would have gone there. I will let this go through until I can go like this. Be my guest. The best removal here is on the Paladin. Unless he has, you know, a buff, he cannot go 2 for 1. And he's already at 2 for whatever. I'm just gaining something here. And if he goes for a combat trick, can manage to kill 2 of my creatures. Let's say he killed those 2. It's my 2 creatures against 3 of his cards. Let's say 2.5, because 1/2 of this card is still here. I think he wants to remove the Celeron Means, because block this and block this. I'm blocking with everything, because if he goes, let's say +2/+2 with this, he can kill 2 of those, and it's 1 of his card, 2nd card, 3rd card. As you can see, 3 card for him against 2 cards of me. So I'm losing 2 cards, he's losing 3 cards, and I'm removing a blocker with Menace and Lifelink, which is really scary for me. So sure, it's 4 cards for him against how many of mine? 3. He lost 4 cards against 3 of my cards. So I'm really fine with that. And now, take. I can look for more. Done. I don't know. I don't want to play this one. I can really play this one on the Skyblade, because if he... Okay, so let's use this right now. Wyatt. because I will add one more threat to the board, and this will buff this one, making this 3 damage on this turn. Next turn it will be, you know, this one for 3 more damage, for 4 damage, and then Conquistador. So this is gaining me life, and if he removes this, let's say with the you know, Impale or something, means that this one is safer. I will block with this. He can do +2/+2. I'm fine with that. So, sure. And this, as I said before, means that's 2 more damage to him. And if he ever finds, that's fine. If he finds a removal, means this is, you know, safe. And still is on the board, so means that those guys are still huge. Sure. Okay. We can block this one. I'm gaining life, I'm fine. And I think I don't want to attack here. Oh, let's attack with this. I'm fine if he trades for some of these guys. I want this board to be, you know, little, so I can just prevent him from getting to some kind of a Shension card. One of for Nezahal. There's a point in keeping the Conquistador here on the board, but I think I will want to go like, you know, this. Decline. I want to have some kind of a board. It's pointless. I could have buffed this one to attack into his 2 guys, but it's pointless here. I just want one more land to be able to play Nezahal. Fine. And if he had a removal, he would have played the previous turn. Okay. I still have the card that removes the enchantment, so I'm fine-ish. Not in the best position, but, you know. And remember, this always works, so I can just wait and discard 3 cards to phase it. I will keep this one. No attacks. This is not a threat. No problem. This works wonders. Means that next turn, for example, I can just discard 2 cards. Sure. I can discard 2 cards here. I can discard those 3 at the end of his turn and return it. That's why I wanted to have a wide board. No attacks. This is a good card. Maybe I will wait one more turn. Because, you know... Okay, I want to counter threat. So... Okay, so I got 1 threat on my own. Perfect, so I have ways to destroy this enchantment, or I can destroy the vampire here. I think I will destroy the vampire, because this I can discard and destroy. And yeah. And GG. And as I said, I just can discard the next card that I draw, face this, and the enchant will go away. So as soon as Nezarl is in play, he has to kill it with, you know, Impale and stuff, or he's going to die. Nezarl is so hard to answer, unless you can exile him and he doesn't have 3 cards. Exile or kill him and doesn't have 3 cards. This is an empty hand. I have to mulligan this. There's nothing I can do. If I had a blue card, I could have, but you know. Yeah, this is the exact same hand with just 1 threat, so I will keep it. Let's keep it this too. And let's hope that we are against a vampire deck. Okay, yeah, it's a, you know, white something deck. Dinosaur, white red dinosaur. Okay, Zwoggle means that we will play Souls next turn and we will enchant it and go face. 3 damage here. I really wish he would have played something, to be honest. So I would have been, you know, online with Soul of the Rapids. But countering a 4-drop is better than countering a 3-drop. So, please. Okay. So he's screwed, suppose. Let's just go with this then. The X-Proof means that I can enchant this, have lifelink, and do 4 damage. And if I can enchant this, I will have the mana to counter his eventual flyer. Unless he plays that now, you know, the dinosaur for 4, 2-5. Sure. No blocks. And I will gain 4 damage 4 life each turn. That means this does nothing. Yeah, sure, buff it as much as you want. I don't care about that. So here we go. We buff with the devotion this guy. We counter his eventual flyer. Next. And we will gain the exact same life that he will do if he spend his entire turn in buffing this one. Yeah, Ixalan bidding is horrible usually in draft because, you know, you have 1 or 2 as a consistent card, but against Legion Conquistador it's horrible to face it. So we can answer the bindings with this. We can answer the damage it does with the lifelink from this one. And Zwoggle will counter his flyer. And there is no removal that kills this one out of the blue. So we can go like this. And now we can threaten to block this one. So he's probably gonna concede soon. Take action. For Legion Conquistador, cool. Sure, I don't care about this damage because, as I said, I'm still winning the race here. And he's skipping his full turn just to do the same damage that I do with my guy. And I have, you know, blockers for ages. I just have to counter his flying creatures. When Sakura deals damage to the opponent, so let's counter this one. uh, because, but to be honest, I could have, you know, killed it. Okay, so it's 4, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I got the depth. I can go like this here. Decline. Next. Next. So even if he goes for a big threat, I can bounce it. And it's a 2-turn lethal on board. One, two. You can get, yeah, you can get the city blessing. You will get the city blessing as soon as you cast the spell. So this resolves, and you will check if you have the blessing. If you get the blessing, if you have, because you had, you know, the number of permanent, you will get the blessing. So sure, he wants to lifelink with this to offset the, you know, race. And as soon as he attacks, I will bounce this. There was a point into, you know, bouncing this before it resolved, so it didn't create, you know, the token. But he's still dead in 2 turns, so preventable combat damage. This is wonderful. And yeah, we can kill the vampire with this. So land next here. One attacker. He knows about this, so he pointless for me not to. And GG. Oh, welcome to the stream, Seranaa. Thank you for watching. Seranaa. Sorry. Close to this. Still no green or red spell. So we got 2 wins. And I would have lost that gems if I retired. Yeah, and it's good to know because you won't get the blessing until the effect is done. So, for example, if he's playing something and he has exactly 10 permanents on the ground, it's a sorcery, let's say, so it's not another permanent, you can bounce or kill one of his permanent and he won't get the effect. So it's really good to know when that's checked, and you will not lose the blessing even if you go below 9, 10. Let's say you go to 7 because you clear your boards. Thank you for following. And you will not lose the city blessing. So as soon as you get it, the blessing, you will never lose it. So it's really good to, you know this little thingy. We have early blockers into infinite blockers here. If it's a vampire deck, we have even removal. So let's get our blocker. This is, 2-1. We don't want to sacrifice this one yet. But we can block, and if he has a +1/+1 means 1/1, it will still be 2 for 1. So yeah, we will block it. If we ever get to. No, yet. Doesn't work if you get counters. Yeah. Permanent is any card that's on the board. So can be a token, an enchantment on your opponent's creature or your own. So you count everything that's on the board, that's a permanent. A spell is anything on the stack. The stack is when you cast a spell and it's right here on the left side. And after, so this is a spell. And when you cast it, so it's a 2/2. Let's kill this one. I was saying, so let's do like this, okay? This at this moment is a spell, okay? Because he's still on the stack on the right side. He can counter, he can do tricks or whatever. And after you pay and click resolve here, he will, let's say, become a permanent, and it's in this case a 2/2 creature. So now is a permanent. Yeah, everything on the board is a permanent. It's your choice, maybe not to. Yep. Human pirate. Okay. Human pirate. Couldn't you be a simple vampire deck? I had to discard a card. This is a good blocker, and this is a wonderful one. So I think I will discard Nezahal. Yeah, sure. It's sad that I had to discard that one because it would have been, you know, a good follow-up. But again, so if you count now, I have 6 permanent. So I have 3 lands, 1 creature, 1 enchantment, and 1 whatever. So he will not attack here with this one, and he will not attack with this one. So I will attack. He will not block until the end of days. So it's 3 life for me, and he can attack with those 2. I don't care, but I will block this one. And Explore is really good because he can clear these 2 and eventually draw a card, or, you know, I just need 1 more land. Or for him to play some, you know, 2 cards. I haven't seen that many vampires, so it seems that in my current position, Nerzahal is not good. So this will go, and I think this one. Because if I get a land, I can play both of those. Yeah, and this is a removal anyway, so I just need a land. Can I have one of your land, please? Okay, I got mine. So I want him to do some kind of an error here and block with this guy. Fail the Explore and be dead. Oh, thank you for the email. So let's go like this. Attack with this. If he blocks with this and this, I'm fine. As said, I'm fine. Because now I will be able to play this one, play the Merfolk, and he will explore for sure. So please send me 3 more lands. Fail, 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 fail. Yeah, failed. Ooh, where are my lands, Jazz? I didn't see the lands. So let's go like this. I'm saving this for something better. And this has, like, you know, a little clock where you can only explore 2 more times. Yeah, he failed again. Okay, this is nothing. Lands, 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 lands. Just 2 lands. I'm fine with 2. Okay, this is good, really good. So you know that Jess just sent me a telegram with with a land island. 2 more lands and I think he will just concede. Because this is a monster. I can block there, here. I'm fine with blocking. Okay, this is not a land, but it's super good. I should have attacked first. Yeah. So this means that I will, you know, lose the ability to fetch a land the next turn, but it means that I will put 2 more threats on the board. I have a blocker if this grows. Maybe not this turn because, you know, of the menace. 1 more life linking creature. I should have put this on this guy. And I will be able to buff this one to a point where he cannot block. Target creature, sure. So if he blocks here, I'm fine in killing the menace guy or something. SSI, yeah. Let's... I can put this one back. So I made him think that I sacrificed one of my good creature, but instead I'm just blocking, having this cannot block next turn and threatening lethal. Ouch, this is even better because it's a treasure. So this is permanent. Yeah, this is better. I can now go all in. And next turn, if he goes for any blocker, I will just bounce it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Will you concede or? Okay, so we got this. Do you want me to, you know, increase the volume of the music? Just not another silent stream, please. It's okay. Okay, so we got our 6 drop into decent 3 and 4 drops. We just need 1 more land and we have this to draw. So it's not one of the best, but it's good. Yeah, and now it became just wonderful. Thank you, Seranaa. And if you have any song request, please feel free to. Really good card. Really, really, really good card. So next turn we will go into Conquistador to fetch the other 2. We will have 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let me think here. I think I need to get just one of those because it's 6, 8. So if I get 2, I will lose 1 card. This card is super good. In limited, it's horrible in ADH. Menace means we cannot block it. Fine. Ouch! Can I concede? Where is my remove an enchantment? Where's my... I need to... Okay. So what I do here... Flame for sure. I have to score my deck and find the destroy target enchantment, but I think I want to apply pressure, so if he skips turn I'm fine. So let's go like this, and he will remove one of my creature, probably the Paladin of the Bloodstain. He drops a land, exile this, I will play a land of 7 Zealot, so he's not exciting net. I think he's mana screwed with just 4. He'd just do it. Lucky. So, land into Pious means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 10, 11. Okay, so this is good. I will not block. Okay. So we need land. This is 9, 8. You can start exiling next turn. So you have to try it right now. I don't have anything here. Okay, let me read. So with a card you can block with a creature and use the card to get the health because the blocking phase destroy the creature. Yes, but it's usually you want to exile before you have assigned the blockers because it's better to. So if I would consider myself a lucky man, I would wait 1 turn for this, but because I know I am one of the most unluckiest player ever, Temple of... Okay, yes. If you attack with a creature, you can... and the creature would die, you can sacrifice it. You will do no damage to your opponent, but you will gain the life of the creature. So let's say I'm attacking with this, he's blocking with the Revenant, we both die, and it doesn't want our creatures to trade. Oh, target creature to its owner hand, so it's land. Interdiction. Yeah. So if he blocks it, everything. Yeah, the blocks occur. It will take no damage, but he will gain life. Exactly. I don't want to play this because he will eat it. And I don't want for any reason to play this one. So I'm still looking for the, you know, the enchantment. It's fine. This would have not tapped anyway. So I think I will go like this into decline, into this one. And I will attack for 1. He will not block, I suppose, because he wants to, you know, block next turn. Oh, he's blocking. Fine. So I can start exiling my guys. Okay, I can bounce this. Discard 2 cards. I will discard this, and I will... this is horrible. I need to draw a card. This is more important than this one. So I need to draw a card here. I can attack with everything. He will not block because, you know, the damage. And then I will return this to its hand. So let's hope we get the stupid enchantment removal. More lands. I'm keeping those because of Nerzahal. Did I discard Neza? No. Okay. So I can exile creature right now and I'm gone. The only good point here is that my creature are, you know, abysmal. Yeah, the issue with the... I don't have the... I don't want him to get life out of this. And he can exile creatures, so... Nezahal. Nezahal saves me. To a degree. But the removal will just win me the game. Yeah, when you play against this, you get to a point where you are so trashed, so under pressure, that maybe it's harder to think straight. I'm not under pressure here. So there's no point in me playing stuff. I just need to draw that enchantment removal and I will be fine. He can... he will have to flip this. Yeah, I can throw those lands on his face. I'm fine. And this can exile his own creature. I don't know why he's not exiling the Revenant yet. Because that's nothing. So... I have to play this one. What I can... So, if I draw one of my 2 flying creatures, I'm fine-ish. So let's wait one more turn. Because if I get Spiral of the Mist, it's called a 3/2 X-proof. He cannot target it with this. He doesn't have any flyer. I'm playing this on one of my, you know, bonded creature. It's just plain stupid. I can throw lands as he said. Anyway. So I will go to 2 here. Still need to have 5 and 3, 8. Yeah, this card is horrible. Because even if I play this one, he can, you know, exile it. And doesn't even put a counter on it. So I will play 1 land, just because it's smooth. to have drawn everything. Yeah, a walled island. It's something that kills him for sure. So he did this mistake. I don't think it's a good move. He should have, exiled it. So he could have transformed. Yeah, sure. Can I get something that's not a land and has X-proof or something? Sure. You know what? Lands! More lands. Okay, so this means that I'm screwed anyway. Because he can exile this, I will block with the lifelinking creature, and I'm dead anyway. So, let's just show him that he's one of the luckiest sword in the world. And he can exile even in response. So I don't even get to, get the vampire just to block. But, a game is a game. He has the best card in the expansion and in the format. So sometimes you lose. It's a shame because we would have ranked here. But let's claim our prize. Let's start another. And ooh, wonderful, horrible card. This is one really good card in Limited, by the way. So, because we are here, Seranaa, would you indulge me and draft this next one? Just go whatever you want. You are drafting and I'm playing. Overlay isn't working, so we have Storm Default, Reckless Rage, Reckless, okay. If you need, I will mouse over the stuff. So it's working, or maybe you need to refresh the, the stream, and maybe it works. But I will take Reckless here and wait for you to return so you can say what I can go over. Tell me what's next or if it starts working. Pleron or Martyr? Okay. This one is not something you are considering. Because if you go into Enrage, this works well with your dinos. And, good. So, Pterodon or Martyr? So one will make us go heavy into Dinosaur, and the Martyr will probably lead us into Vampire, but Vampire is usually black. Metal is really good, okay. And both cards are common, so I suppose that they will return. So it's easier here. Oh, it's okay, don't worry. We are here just to enjoy the draft. I don't care if it ends up being at 0-3. Don't worry, don't worry. It's just something that we have to enjoy. Is the overlay working now, or do you want me to hover on the cars? Oh, okay, vai. Fine. Vai is Italian for go. Yeah, tell me. Maybe barrier. Why not taking those two right now? The issue with barrier I have is a good blocker early on and gives you treasure. But if you are going for dinosaur, this is super good. But your choices. I will go barrier. Just tell me. Oops. Okay, so let's say barrier. So we have Tuscadon that does double damage instead. Cool. I need to read some of those cards because I don't know Ricks that good anyway. Tuscadon, yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, Soundborn or okay, so it's you take the Raptor this one. 3-1 is not really super wonderful, and you kill it with metal. The Crown is good, and the Soundborn is an early block. But because we are probably going to get a lot of dinosaur in pack 2 and 3, I would take the Crown here. The issue with the Crown is that doesn't provide anything on turn 1 as Lizard in his own, I mean. So I will take the Sentry. Yeah, when you have this kind of creature and rage, you want to ping them, and you have metal or other cards to do that. That's why you value the Crown so high, because for example, it will make this a 5, a 6-1, and it will do anyway 2 damage to the opponent. So you can do the damage, and then next turn just attack with it. And that's the reason this card exists. How much? Thriller or Raptor? Thriller all the day. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I just was, moving my hand. And we are still not into white, red, if we don't want to. And just if you want to contribute with your ideas, maybe you can, uh, help in the process. I'm fine, whatever. As long as he's Seranaa choosing, I'm fine. And it seems that the apartment above me, they are just moving. The all bottom left card is Brazen Freebooter. Creates tokens. Is a 3/3. Dinosaur spell. This is basically a 3/3 for 3 that creates you treasure. So it's really good if you can, ramp it. If not, it's just, the usual hill giant. Or ogre. Hill giant was 4/5. Stampede might be good here. So this one, yeah, I think if we go into green, it will be really good. Yeah, and it seems we got the Pterodon back. Yeah, L giant will say 3, 3, 4, 4. Do I snap pick this? No Pterodon, yeah. Plummet, okay. Mutiny is decent too, because he can kill a flying creature, but he can kill even a ground one. Plummet forces us into going green, which we are not really sold at the moment. So we'll take Plummet because it's a good removal, and dinos beside this one don't have that many removal. But this one, just so you know, has a similar purpose because you are able to kill with one of his big creature another one that maybe it's a ground creature that has good abilities. So let's take Plummet. And we have 2 dinos here. This doesn't need to work on a Merfolk, even though he is a Merfolk on his own. Go 3 colors. Yeah, sometimes you go 3 colors and you don't even feel it. Especially when you go 3 colors, you have green in the process. There are so many cards that can fix your curve and mana, so it's really doable. And there are dual lands here, so And as I said, this draft is more on the, let's enjoy this, then we will, go 7-0 here. Ray, okay. Okay, and the last one is another shutter. The winner, ouch. Ouch, this is super good. So Jess, card like this allow you to go into 3 color without even bothering, because they will allow you to fetch for the basic land that, yeah. Yeah, this is super good because you will draw a card, you will give, +1/+1 to all your creatures, and you get, to take less cards, spend, and, that's super good. Yep. And on the go 3 colors, this one, it's another fixer, as they are called, because allows you to, discount your rhinos with a mana of any color. The Sphinx, which one Sphinx? Oh, Sphinx Decree. Yeah, these are cards that are, played in constructed, but in limited. Yeah. So that's how Dreadmaw or Mutiny or Divine. Mutiny or Divine Verdict. Okay, so I will take the Verdict because it's for sure removal. But this one is cool. So Dreadmaw, I would not consider it. But those two are really good. So it's here. It's early. The point is early removal against late game. So I will take this one for now and hope to find a Mutiny later on. Yeah, so we got the Mutiny if we want to, but I think that's, Another Stampede can start. Okay. Overgrown Bulbasaur. Yeah, Bulbasaur here is really good. Yeah, Bulbasaur is super good. This is decent because it's an early threat and I cannot block it. But Bulbasaur is our, hand game. Freelance, okay. What's your concerned with? Combat Trick, Cacophodon, or the, fixing? Plummet or Cacophodon? No, Cacophodon all the time. If you are not considering this for the mana fixing, I will take the Cacophodon. Plummet, I don't even think that's really good. Because you have other ways to kill creatures like Divine Verdict into Reckless Rage, into eventual, threat. And this one is super good. Because if they attack with just one or two creature, you have 50-50. Okay. Just check this one, which does the same thing. And put it on the battlefield. Well, this has to put it on your hand. So you have to play this on one. Let's say you play this on two. This is better. I will explain. Because we will have a lot of dinosaurs here. And if you play this on two, you will be playing the land on three. So you will go turn one, you play this. Turn two, you fetch for the land. Turn three, you can play the land. So on turn three, you have 3 lands. If you play this on turn 3, you have 4 lands. So this is way better. If you don't have a dinosaur and you play this on turn 3, it's better. Ceratops. I always wondered which are the Ceratops because I only see one. A Frill. I saw we got the Mutiny back. Ouch. So I think we will just spam Frilled. Yeah, they spit a lot. Midnight. Take it. Ouch! And one thing to consider, we still have 4, and in a limited format, you can get up to, 10,000 of those. There's no limit on how many cards you can play of the same card you can play in a limited. So if you are lucky and let's say you have a deck with 20 frill that spitter, you can take them all and play them all. It's fine. This is not constructed. So I will just go this because it's easier to go over this. So this is our curve. Either one. So this is fast and is a better blocker, and we have already 4 of those. So I will take the Horncrest and Shatter. So, oh yeah, there's another pack. I forgot about that. Ouch. This I some kind of need for the standard, but though go whatever. I thought we were done, and there's another pack here. uh, as I said, if you are not confused by anything here, I will take this one. The dog, which one is the dog? This one? Really? No, 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 no. It's horrible. Because 1 first strike will do nothing. Dies to a lot of stuff, and it will die to any 2-drop here, and it's useful only on turn 8 or 9. So please, no, just anything. This one is better. Pounce is better. This one is better for something. This is good, but just not this, please. I will take it if you really want, but again, it will die to 2 drops, so it's pointless. You play this on turn 1, and then you cannot do anything with him. 5/5, where? Okay. Okay. So you have, Embarrassment or Riches here. So many good cards. Good as in decent. So consider that we took this Stampeding Gorn Crest, which is a 4/4 and has us as long as we control another dinosaur. While this is the exact same card for 5. It's a 5/5 Trample Est. Outpack is just, discount your bombs and everyone gets iced. And Pounce is super good at removal. So I will take the Huntmaster because this is common, but this would have been a good choice anyway. And it's a dinosaur with short arms, so we have to pet it. Oh, again. Stomp. Okay, see. Here? Okay, this is a good card. Wings, Goblet Wings. No, please, no. I will say that it was in the other pack too, so you have to consider that this one just did 2 damage. So it's not a dinosaur, it's okay, but it's just 2 damage when it enters. So maybe it's some additional combat trick. But again, I was just, pointing out. Yeah, sure. A dinosaur with a kite on his back. Yeah. But answer is good. Yeah, here we could have the, this is good too, because it's an instant, and some some way provides the same effect of this because it's 2 damage on a target we want to kill. This is a body. This is a combat trick. So I will take any of those two. If you think that this is expensive, let's just play this. And this can save one of our creatures. Let's say they have a burn spell or something. We can save that with this. So Pyro. Attack Rampart. Okay, I convinced you. I need to read this one, sorry. Look up Faga, you may read Dinosaur Curve and put it. Okay. Yeah, I suppose so. Daggertooth, okay. Maybe the Raptor. So, sorry, I was. You said. Sorry, I tapped 1 second. Terror Knight. Which was this one? As flying as long as you have. Okay. Maybe the Raptor. I will take the Raptor. Oh, sure strike with this. I really love this, sure strike card compared to the one from Ravnica. Sure strike. Oh, sorry. Ryle. Yeah, it's good. If you want, I will show why this is horrible. We can play that. Raptor Frenzy. Okay. So the Pyro is back. Oh, you want one more? We may not even end up playing those. I will go quickly over here. There's nothing really to be done on the last picks. So let's see what we got. Let's remove this. Okay, Mutiny, Reckless Rage, Rile, Commune with Dinosaur, Aspect. So I think the barrier goes. Cleansing Raid goes at the moment. Let's put this here. Shatter, they will go for sure. There's not really that many good artifacts. Crown is good. Plummet, let's take this here. Migration is really good. Metal is really good. Do we have two creatures with first strike, double strike, vigilance, and or haste? So let's check this because maybe that never triggers. Can it block and block and block? So we have creature with flying. Flying works. Nope. Flying, Stampede Haste, Trample. So this we don't have that creature. So this is just like, you know, 1 damage to all creatures. And yeah, sadly, I think this has to go. The only two creature with this has to go. We cannot proc it. Dinosaur. We have to remove 13 lands. This is a worse version of this. So for the moment it goes. Ballot 2. Seer is really good. Oh, sure. Tell me. Few would ask, which one? Yep, sure strike. Yeah, but I don't think I have haste and rage. Nothing. I don't think we can. Which are the one with haste? This has haste. Tuscadon doesn't have haste. We didn't pick the one with haste. So let's remove those because it's just space. I don't think we will ever proc. So let's say we will remove it, and then we will say at the end of the draft, and then we will see. No, I even thought that we got more of those. The 5/5, for example, and we didn't pick that. So can block our attack alone. Yeah, let's let this goes. Trample. I think we are more aggressive than we want to. So this can go. This is flying. Haste. Let's remove those two for a moment. Tuscadon is decent. This is a defensive creature. So like this, we still have to remove 5 cards. I think 1 sentry can go. So removal, we have Mutiny, Reckless Rage. The Enrage will trigger on this. So let's keep the Enrage. Maybe we can use this just to trigger the Enrage. Let's keep it as an additional Rile. But I will not play this one. Yeah. And I think I can keep this and remove one of those because I will still get the reduction in cost. But I will, you know, I will just do better. So this is a ST creature, so no trample. This is a defensive creature, 17. 2 more creatures, so reckless target creature. We can. We have 3 ways. 3 ways. So this is just trample. No, I cannot remove a mountain. I cannot remove that many lands, or I will be screwed. Because, 16, you cannot go there. And you know that I will be mana screw. Mana flood. So I think I can remove one of the Death Spitter. Okay, so like this, we have something. We have 2 choices here. The first one is to remove the sentry and add back one of the big creature. Let's say the Bonded Horncrest or something. We have removals early on. We have way to speed up our dinosaur and discount them. Tokali can maybe go, but it's decent. The issue is that we don't have that many unblockable threat. I will send you the land on Telegram, so thank you. So what we can do here is put back the one of those 3. Yeah, I suppose so. So can't attack or block alone. I think this will help us with the end game. I think this is better or decent. So let's just put a good image on the heart. Bulbasaur wins. So it's a Bulbasaur deck. Okay, so let's go with a Bulbasaur deck. Let's just check the lands. I think I want one more planes here because I want to be able to play this one. It's one of our best fixer. Set, and can I add one more without doing stuff? So it's 10, 17. Okay. I can even go one less. How many double red do we have? These are not really endgame. So 6 and 6. Okay. So I will go like this and hope that all works for the best. And by the way, we are close to the end of the playlist. So think about something else you want to listen to. Thank you, man. Or I don't know if you are a girl. And thank you for drafting with me. So this is a decent end. We have Thunderhead Migration for turn 2 into this turn 4. So really good. And we can fetch the plane here. We will show the Spitter because we will play it on turn 3. You are welcome to come here and draft with me anytime you want. So this pay an additional cost, reveal a dinosaur. Sure, submit. And we will find our plan. Next turn we can play the Horncrest, or we can play, if he plays a lower, okay, so perfect. I think it's this one, because if he plays something like 2/2 creature, I can have this fight and kill his creature, especially if it's a flying one. Okay, so perfect. He will reveal a vampire, and we will fight this, kill this, do 2 damage. And we will be able to play the Horn Crest anyway. So let's hope he finds some creature that's not bigger than a... Yeah, sure. Ooh. This is even better. Because the trample... double damage. So... yeah, this is good. Because this will fight this. It will take damage. So we will do 2 damage to him. And we will do 6 here. Play this one. And next turn is Tuscodon. Meaning we have like, you know, 10,000 damage on board. If he blocks with this that he showed to us, he will gain 4 life, will kill the Death Spitter, and still 5 damage will go through. And I'm fine with him just committing so heavily to the board. And this will have haste, so I will just attack with everything here. He will block, he will take 2 damage and 5 here are 7. I will play the Tuscodon. There's no need for us to play this one. We are not, you know, in a City Blessing deck. Perfect. So this is Trample, this is Haste. Let's go ham here. So the damage that this does, it does double damage, so... okay, first game was perfect. We got our weekly pack and this, you know... you know... Let me open this. So Tito Chuck here, as we have a good opener here with Huntmaster, but we don't have any follow-up. We have a couple of removals, so we will keep it. He will go first, so we have a chance to get our Greenlands and stuff. And yes, this gives us to our dinosaur, which is a requirement for the, you know, flip card. This is worse than the other hand, but still decent. We have to kill this when it's tapped out, or we will just lose all the dinosaurs. So, yes. So what I want to do here is have this attack this one and leave that 3-2 on board, which we can kill if only we got one more mountain next turn. So let's mutinate this one. So we can block and +3 rest to this means that he will do 3 damage and he will kill it anyway. even if we just strike this. So we will taking a lot of damage early on until we get our own blocker. The good thing is that any dinosaur that we will get, we will be able to, you know, play. Okay. If we get a dinosaur. I think I want to cycle this. Let's just wait one more turn. I will cycle it next turn if I have to. And I will sure strike and block the Drover of the Mighty here. We're taking so much damage from... Ouch! So, how many of you think that on top of my library will be my best dinosaur ever? Yeah, that's a huge dinosaur. And consider when you playing Commander, you get to, you know, reveal the top of library of 3 other players. And yesterday, one of my friend Fabio happened to play this one. So, shoot, it was horrible. So, sure, resolve. What he got? He got something. I think it's the 4 damage removal. Fire Cannon Blast. Oh, he's on his own. Okay. Target creature, I have to, you know, cleanse the ramparts here. Resolve. Why? What did happen? Why could he play that? Did he flip that? Okay, so I'm dead here. Raid. So it was with Raid that he played that. I'm gone, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, never mind. He did flip the first card of his library because it's a sorcery. That's why it was strange to me. He did flip that card and he could play that with Raid. So yeah, I was super lucky for him. I think we don't have that many forests, but this hand is decent. We have Spitter, Eventual Rage into another, Spitter damage. We don't have that many forests. I don't know why. We have 5 forests and 5 plains and still get plains and no forest. I think I will go 4 and 6. So is it 3 color? If he took both this and this. So you can fetch one land, fetch another, play land next turn. Franco Begaus, the guy who was here the last night when we were playing Gates, is one guy that I know that he goes always 5 color when he can in limited. It's a cool guy. I used to play with him in ADH every week when we can. So we are getting lands. I'd rather get one forest here. Can I get a forest? This is an instant, so if he attacks, does something. Okay. This will make this one 2/5, yeah, sure. We can take the damage, because if we get a land... Okay, so we got the land here. We just can't play it. So it's pointless to attack because he can just block with this. Yeah, 5 color is really cool. And in this format there are treasures when you can, you know, play your mana, whatever. So finally, I think I want to... You know, here I have this play that allows us to play the Armasaur next turn. And this one that will remove one forest from our deck, thin it, and you know, play Armasaur next turn anyway. This will put a body on the... I think I want to thin my deck here. And I don't want to show him, because he's now thinking, oh cool, he doesn't have any other dinosaur. So I want to thin my deck, as I said, because I think it's better just to go there instead of, you know, it's decent. I can return the dinosaur that dies with this one if I need to. And I can kill something here. I don't know if I really want to. Yeah, let's let it die. Why is not attacking with this? So we got this. I think it's the best play. Because he doesn't have cancel mana right now. You have Snuggle. Okay. Okay. And he did have the mana because of treasures. So, what do we listen to now? Any other song request? Or author, which is better. So it's 3, 6, 9, way over, Shenzhen. So I don't want to trade right now because I can block that until the end of days with those two. Yeah, don't worry. This is not a big issue. We can kill it. We will kill it next turn. So, this one. Not this one. Next turn we will have Trascodon here. And if he, does some kind of combat trick, we can return the, Bulbasaur. We are fine. We can block here, 2 damage on the Stampede. Kill this, do 2 damage to his face. He cannot attack with the other guys. No block. And pass. So we are decent. And we can even go like this. +1/+1 target creature I control and fight creature that I don't. I can sacrifice this, take Bulbasaur. Now I still need 1 mana, so I can add 1 mana, take Bulbasaur, have these 2 fight. Okay, so this seems decent. I will take 1 green mana here. Then I will sacrifice this one. Take Bulbasaur. Let me resolve this. Play Bulbasaur. Then have Bulbasaur fight with this one. I create 1 little guy here. Hey now, I am in decent land. I can even attack with this. He can block with both, I'm fine. So, music requests? Or do we go into Metallica because, we went into historical stuff? So he did kill that one instead of Bulbasaur? You fool! Let's talk with Bulbasaur. Bulba. Sure. We can even combat trick that. Kill both. So we clear this board. He may have, the recover when he can play the Chupacabra and kill Bulbasaur. It's fine. At the beginning of your sure. I don't even need to read that. Put a +1/+1 on target creature, then if like 3 or more, transform it. Yeah. Bye bye, man. So Dinosaur 2, Word 1, and we can go to the other. So I'm still waiting for the song request or artist or whatever. Don't make me go into my usual instrumental post everything stuff. Jazz? Super good end. We are still lacking the forest. But this into this is super good. And next turn is charging Tuscadon. Wow. Go, Jess. So this will cost 4. So if we get a mountain, he will be 10 damage to him. We didn't get the forest. We can still, you know. Yeah, I think this one. Queens, sure. So, queens. I love queens. I've seen Bohemian Rhapsody recently. A really cool flick. Just one mountain, please. One mountain? No, Bulbasaur. Okay, so no mountain for us. So I think I can kill that creature and attack for 5 if I want. But really I want to kill his next creature, so attack with this. Queen Artist. Enters the battle, attack, I'm flying. I'm fine. Sure, resolve. Do your stuff. Let's go over this. Pass. Pass. So I can kill this. Kill this. 2 damage here. Please, please, my mountain, please, please. I could have done. I did a mistake here because I could have done this next turn. No, I should have used 1 mana. So never mind. No error. Perfect. Moo. He will block the Death Speeder. I'm fine. He will take 10,000 here. So, Dinos charged to the face again. Rank up. We are gold 1. 6 more wins for Platinum, I think. Not with that we are going to go there. I don't care about the ranks. Okay, so I will explain what ranks are. Ranks are, you know, seasonal rewards that, you know, give you more. Now that the deck is cool, that will give you more rewards as much as you cross, you know, thresholds, which is Platinum, Diamond, Mythic, and whatever. Everyone should get to gold because you cannot lose ranks here. So eventually, on the long run, you will get there. And good people are in Mythic, but there are a lot of, you know, players that are there because they spent money or just grinded. Limited is harder than Constructed, because Constructed you can buy the deck you want and just play. But yeah. And congrats, Jess. I said it's not worth. That's a good feeling, Jess. As I was saying, it's not worth pushing that much with money or whatever, because there are wars. The difference between, let's say, this is good, we can fetch whatever. The difference between gold and platinum, for example, is close to none. So next turn we can migration into sentry, and then we can play Cacophodon on turn 4. Wow. So we got everything here. Migration, Reviled Dino, let's show Cacophodon, Summit, we play for a plane. We have double mountain, so we can play Cacophodon into mountain, into Tuscodon if we get something. Yeah, 1000 gold is just one pack. It's like nothing. And as you can see, you are 4 lands against its 2, and that's why this is better than the Talisman. I think that they just tried for the first month to see how those rewards were, and then they said, oh sure, I will think about those rewards. So if I go here and I manage to kill that one, I'm fine. Or I can even go and try and trick him. No. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub is the devil. So this is better, and it's a threat on its own. So let's go all out. Okay. We still don't want him to, you know, trade on the guys. Maybe we want him to. So I can, if I go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into rifle. So I will, this is a sorcery. So I think I still can go with the Cacophon attack and go Tuscodon if I need to. He will block, you know, the Armasaur and then do 2 damage. If he has some kind of a combat trick, I'm fine. Sure strike. Okay. So this will not do the 2 additional damage. And I will go like this into Horncrest. So next turn I can just play the Tuscodon. How's your constructed rank, Seranaa? Are you, you know, Platinum, Diamond, whatever? I don't want to spend my money on the packs. That's why I'm just not building mono red and stuff. Where? This song is just wonderful. Okay, so you got another one of those. What did this? 2 cards on top, so this will be ascending this guy, and we want to do 1 damage here. Okay, so we'll untap this one, Attack with everything, I suppose. He can block this, then to do damage here, block this, and we'll leave 5 through. But I will be able to play the Taskodon here. I didn't expect this, to be honest. I'm fine. Where are you 2 damage going? Kill the Saproling? Nope. Okay. Yeah, the issue is that gold is ridden with a lot of, you know, wannabe constructed control players. That's just horrible. So, we can have this will do 3 damage to a opponent or planeswalker. We can have this one on the sentry. We can have this fight with this one, killing this. And this will do 8 damage and 3 are 11. And is bye-bye to the ground. The issue is that, you know, it's cool that control is an archetype that you can really play. The real boring issue is that people just troll you with slow deck, even though they have no line of play, and they will just slow play you. So you are induced into conceding out of spite, because the very first turn you will get countered, you will get your creature destroyed or removed or whatever, and then you are just, you know, full of rage, and you just say, okay, I'm out of here, and you concede. That's their plan. So this card, if we had, you know, a forest, it would have been good, but we will go, because we would have gone into 4 on turn 3. But the issue is that we have, you know, no green Sorcerer mana, no fixer. This, and this will do nothing, and we go first, so we don't even get to draw. This is better. We still have fixer into 2 lands. We can play stuff. Ryle is not something that we want, so we will go Sunburn. Yeah, Nexus of Fate is something that only works in best of 1, because, you know, in best of 3 you just play something that can, you know, exile that or exile their win condition or whatever, and they are just smooth. Or maybe you can, you know, play Ego and they are gone. The cool thing is that Nexus, so we are mana screwed here, Nexus opened up the resurgence of land destruction. Sorry. And we are gone. Because land destruction is not a good deck, but when you have, you know, the primary deck that resolves around them, resolving 3 and 4 drops. No blocks. So, God. Oh, perfect. Next turn we can play everything. So no blocks, oh, for the love of God. 1 more land, preferably red. Sure. Okay, so we got our decent. We could have played, you know, the Armasaur here, or Bulbasaur as we know him. But I want to have this one eventually. So if we get one hasty creature, trample, when enters the battlefield, okay, 3/3 with trample. This is really nice. It's a 6/6 for 5, no blocks. So we should be into target opponent or planeswalker. So this does nothing, but we can do this into metal. As the creature. So it's 5. So this will enable our this will enable, you know, the sentry. So basically these two counters themselves. I'm fine with that. And now we have blockers, eventual. Yeah, no, I have the double mountain here. I'm fine. The issue is that... Ouch! The issue is that, you know, I'm screwed. I can block here. Block here. Block here. Take 5. And now you have 4/4 here. I still have the blessing. I can kill that guy. Okay, so I think I have to pass here and kill this one with the verdict. Because if I block here, I can block with 2. I can even do this. Let's say play this one, have this fight with the 5/5. No, I think I just need to, you know, pass here. Yeah. This gives mana of any color, so I'm not missing anything. And this will be free on this, but I'd rather have some, you know, kill this and have a 4/4 or 3/3 to block this on the board. If he plays a 3/3, I'm fine. So if has the +1/+1 and indestructible, I'm, you know, forced to block with this. Okay, so this is decent. Will allow us to play the Harmasaur. Give it haste, do some damage. And we can transform this next turn, because we can recover the one with haste here. Give haste to something. Why couldn't... because this just entered. Okay, we could, you know, give haste to this, play the other hasty dinosaur, and this will flip. So please play something 3 creature. Oh, wonderful. Okay. I will not attack with this because I want to have a blocker if he has a nasty dinosaur. Okay. Creature gets +1/+1. This costs less. 1 land. I will draw normally now. So I can get this to fight with this one, kill the creature. Or maybe I can just so this cost like nothing. So I can have this attack, I can have this fight. This is at least 2 damage, even if he combat trick this. Okay, so he's still dying. Wow! So what I can do here is what I said before. Get 1 mana, red. Red here. Sacrifice this, return a dinosaur, which will be this guy, which will have asked as long as I control another dinosaur. So I can give haste to this one. This will to attack. And I have 2 damage here, so if he has ways to do this damage, he has, but I did have to, you know, try and push it. And now I have a way to kill one of his creature, so he can have, you know, +2/+2. Let's do this 2 damage. And if he doesn't have, you know, any way to prevent this, he is dead. And the lifelink will do nothing to him. Yep. So we managed to even flip the card and preventing him to gain life with the life-linking creature. Woohoo! Yeah, it was a cool battle. But as I said, the green-white dinosaur, you know, mage is really cool. And as I said before, thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate the support to the stream. So, this is, you know, a borderline hand. We go first. We can play sentry into forest, into nothing. But if we get to go to 3 and 4, we have even a bomb here and removal. So I will keep it, risk it. He went to a mulligan, so just 1 mountain or 2. Sentry into sentry, okay. Yeah, I did. To be honest, I don't want to spam on the MTG Discord, and the bot just doesn't work. When I go online, it doesn't care that I went online. Oh, so we have lost. As soon as it gets to 6 mana, we have lost. I don't spam in that server, but sometimes I just go there and say that I'm online and hope that someone enjoys the content that I provide. So no landers for us. I didn't get the 4th one. So he's close to this destruction of my hopes. Let's see if he has some kind of combat trick. I'm fine. Waste one of your cards. Sure. One mountain. Fine. So I can have him lose two of those creatures. But I'd rather have this one right now. Because we can chump block with those two. He can, you know, Tedzimok this. I cannot do anything about that. The only thing I can do is kill Tedzimok as his attack. That's why I'm keeping this. Yeah, sure. But at least I'm, you know, slowing the damage here. And I will mutiny those two and attack. Okay. Let's just not. Please play a land and play Tezzy. Thank you. Play Tezzy now. Now. Just now. Okay. So I will take 4 and 7. Okay. So if I go like this now, I can block one of those two. Take 9. No, I have to kill Tezzy. And I will go to end of turn. Yeah, this when you see Tezzy, the really two cards that make you lose any interest in playing this format are Tezimok and the white-black enchantment that we lost the game, the previous game. So we will go to 1. No, we are dead. Because it's 7 damage on board, 8 damage on board, an horrible creature. Okay, so nothing we can do. We will, we had, you know, lost our threat count when we screwed our mana. But again, we are already at 5 wins, which is more than enough to repair our, you know, a single pack is worth 200 gems, and we are, you know, 750 plus 1 pack, so it's 850. Here you are barely behind, and here you go. You are getting through. This one is going infinite because you get the pack and you pay yourself a new draft. Now. So we are again in this horrible situation where we have a wonderful hand, if only. If only. So I need to mulligan this. It's the last game. This is a wonderful again, but we don't have any plays until turn 4. Okay, this is better. We can even rile into this one. I think that because it's only... Okay, we'll keep this. Because it's only Spitter and Armasaur, rile is even just a cycle 1 card. Stop me now. Please, please, please. Okay, so we got everything. Next turn is Seer, Forest into Seer, and then we will be able to play, you know, Bulbasaur. He will probably have some kind of Impale here. Bulba. I will not block here. Saving my own Bulbasaur is even better. Playing my Bulbasaur is worth than 2 damage to the face. If he impales, I'm fine. Ouch! I really wish it was damage on everything. Let's just draw our enchantment. So we have two plays here. The first one is to, thin our deck and play the Spitter. The second one is playing Bulbasaur. He didn't remove this, so I will go into Spitter. Yeah, it's better. So we need one more green. Revival Dinosaur. This one, Submit. Second Forest. So if he kills the Seer in some way, we still have ways to recover that. And he cannot attack here with those three, because he will take more damage than he gains. Yeah! Thank you, Jess, for the cool name. Boba. And we can even Ryle. Okay, sure. We can Bulba into Ryle, I was saying. It's okay, he just removed that chance. He knows about Bulbasaur, so let's play it. And the mountain that he saw. No attacks. So again, he can no longer attack unless some kind of a combat trick. Ooh, cool. So let's play this. Mountain. Okay, next. We still don't want to attack until we have, some trump card. And if we get, the enchantment that flips, we are golden. So, which dinosaur we have? Nothing. Next. No attacks. I don't think I want to play the lands, because maybe he's thinking, yeah, I have combat trick or stuff. So that's why he's passing. And I don't have any kind of a combat trick, so... I can attack with Bulba, to be honest. I'm flooded, I don't know him. I can attack with Bulbasaur. If he blocks with 4, I'm fine. I will be able to attack with everything. I should have attacked very before. Because if he kills Bulbasaur, I can take it back and play it again. So let's play land. I will still attack with Bulbasaur every turn. Woohoo! And now I can attack with both. So this is asked, this is asked. Bulba! Next. I think he needs to start blocking. Or chump blocking here. We are both flooded. It's horrible when you see this. But as I always say, it's magic. So... So he's blocking 1 and 1, just to, 2, 3, and 4. Really, man? Okay. This means that he is dead next turn. He doesn't know that. But, yeah. I'm sorry for you, man. I can feel that. So I can, take the mana, play Bulbasaur, and attack with both Bulbasaur and the 4/4 here. This will have iced. By the way, he is not the only one being flooded, but at least I had a board before that. So... yeah, I'm sorry for him, but as I said, we did even, Mulligan hard for it. So we are positive here. this wonderful deck that Seranaa brought for us has already paid for himself. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is the last game. If we win, we are 7-2. If we lose, it's still a wonderful sensation. So, and this is a really good hand. This is a really good hand. If I lose with this hand, I'm fine. No, not that I'm fine, but you know, let me find, you know, the sure strike. Oh, sure strike, sure. So next turn is Pterodon into Bulbasaur. Wow. Yeah, double pack. It's always a blessing when you see that. And next turn we can go Bulbasaur. Or, you know, Orncrest if we want. So, let me think about here. Because there's a new play. Because if I go Knight of the Stampede here, I will be able to play everything next turn. It's a little bit greedy, but I will be able to play everything. I don't want to attack with this. What card that can he do here? Flash creature. There's the pirate head. So no thanks. 2 damage is not worth the fact that he can have, you know, the pirate that enters and gives and has that touch with flash. I don't know which deck is, but next turn we will play everything. Because we will have, you know, Horncrest for 2 mana, Bulbasaur with 3 mana. Yeah. I think I want to play Bulbasaur into Horncrest first. And then I can attack with them. Bulbasaur into Horncrest. And I can attack with Stampede here. See if he has some kind of a combo trick. Bulba! I call you Bulba. Yeah, Chupacabra is good, but you know, when you are on this board, Chupacabra will remove this one, no, probably this one, but I have way to recover my dinosaur, I have Sure Strike, I have more threats. I think he just can, you know, find the board clear or concede. Because now if he even has the, you know, that touch thingy, I will be able to just kill it. Yeah, is that. He just tap it out for this. So I think I will go... no, Golden Demise does nothing. It's -2/-2 to this, which is nothing. So I will attack with everything here. Yeah. I'll attack. I have to do this manually because of the, you know, 5/5. Let's go like this. He can't block Bulbasaur. He's adding 1 more threat. I can kill this, but I'd rather have 2 more threats to the board. And he just, you know, gave me the board. So this is like when you watch Jurassic Park for the very first time and you see the island with all the dinosaurs and say, I have a strange feeling that I don't belong here. Yeah, Settle the Wreckage is in this format, but it's rare, and you don't play around rares because it's, yeah, it's in the Settle the Wreckage is how it's called, Ixalan, I suppose. Is Ixalan, but it doesn't have the mana. Costs 4, so yeah, we drafted, you know, 2 for rivals and 1 Ixalan, so he could have it. But again, I think I want to attack with everything here. Cancel. Next. I could have, you know, dealt 1 damage here. Yeah, it's rare in Ixalan, so... But I think he's dead. He's just dead. So let's attack with all attack. I have to attack with everything manually. 7 attackers, and I have +3, +0 to kill the Pterodon if he goes. Okay. So 4. So 2, 4, 6, 7, and I think this one, because it doesn't die to the, you know, deal 2 damage to an attacking creature. Okay, sure, Craving is fine. You are still, you know, barely alive, and I can do 1 damage here. Draws the card, okay, end turn. So next turn I can sacrifice this, bring back the, you know, oh no, this is the one with haste. Okay, I should have done that. Golden Demise does nothing. Resolve. He's killing just 2 creatures, and he's saying, I don't have Ixalan. You know, golden, set of the wreckage. Sure, resolve. Resolve. He has 2 life link point. I can go through for... Yeah, sure. If I get a removal, I'm fine. You should attack here. I don't know. No, you shouldn't. So I will get this blocked, I suppose, and this blocked. So I will go through for 2, 4, 6, 7, and I will gain 2. David Bowie here is just, you know, godlike. So I go through for 6. I will go to 6, and he's finally dead. So Seranaa provided this wonderful dinosaur, aka Jurassic Park, or Jurassic Park, if we please, deck. And yeah, we got our 7 wins here. Let me, you know, get this straight. 950. Really nice deck. And you said that you don't draft that much. You should, because this deck was sweet. I had, you know, to intervene a couple of times, like on the white-red enchantment, which was not even that game-breaking or changing. But yeah, the draft was just sweet. And yeah, we got our 2 packs. So let's open those. Let's open some sweet dual lands. Pioneer, no thanks. If you don't need cards because you have already your, you know, deck ready, just don't open those, because this vault is horrible at the moment, and they are going to change Thief of Sanity. Why? So let's just don't, and wait until they have changed it to a way where Dream Eater is decent, where it's worth going for that. I still need a lot of, lands here, because land rare. As you can see, I'm still missing all those lands which are, mandatory in constructed. So I'm opening the packs for this. And I even rare drafting them when I see them. Beside that, if you don't need those and you already have your constructed deck, just don't open the packs. Hoard them, and when they will change the vault, you will capitalize on that. So let's stop David Bowie and Queen here. So time for me to go. It's like 40 minutes past when I'm supposed to stop streaming. I really loved the draft. Thank you again for the 7-2. Yeah, they said Q1 of 2019. So hopefully it's before April. So yeah, as I was saying, thank you for the draft. It was really cool. The deck was nice. I hope to see you again in the next days. I will be here tomorrow at like 10 p.m. European time, so it's like in 3 hours from now. No, they have to release a patch on 13th, but they will release that tomorrow, and we will be able to draft from tomorrow evening the new format. So tomorrow I will be grinding classic, traditional, allegiance draft, and then I will go into sealed. The calendar, let me find it here. The events, magic. Play. Let me find the calendar event. So the sealed is in 4 days. Yeah, the sealed is in 4 days, and it seems I can find the event calendar. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow we should have, the new expansion. That means that people will spend gems to unpack stuff. I will not, probably, unless they give us some decent incentive, because when you buy packs here, buy packs, they will give you an incentive to buy packs from Dominaria. They did, and you will get 2 copies of Fire Song and Sunspear. In this case, it was Impervious Great Worm, which is horrible. This is one cool mythic to get, but M19 is an horrible set to unpack. So let's hope that tomorrow they will give us the chance to buy those with a good return into rares or whatever, and we can start brewing on the new set as soon as we get more cards. So as I was saying, thank you for being here. Thank you for the draft, Seranaa. Thank you for being here, Jess, and everyone who's lurking and not typing in chat. I will be back tomorrow in like 3 hours. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you here on YouTube soon enough. Bye bye. Ciao.